What was your reaction when you heard you'd be winning the NAACP or Sports Award?
Um, I don't know. It was to her it was the Jackie Robinson award. It just puts a lot of things in perspective. Um, so appreciative that they would even want me to be the recipient of the award, and it just goes back to what Jackie meant, not only playing the game that he played, but what he used that platform to do, to stand up and be the man that he was throughout those difficult times, for a bigger cause, for obviously for guys like myself today that can be free and do whatever I want to do in this profession. To be able to walk and talk and say things that matter to me and hope that it's going to be changed. He did it in a time where he wasn't even allowed, or people said you're not allowed to speak up, you're not allowed to stand for what you believe in, you're not allowed because these are the rules and, this is how it's going to be. And, I just think he had a much bigger calling. And obviously, like I said, I can sit here today and be free and play the game that I love and be able to inspire so many people that's going to come after me. So it's a true honor. It's a true honor, for guys like, Jackie and Muhammad, to just have that vision, and if they was here today, you could sit and talk to them, and I guarantee it wasn't about them. It was about everybody that was going to come after them. That's pretty much it. I mean, I could speak about it for a long time, actually, but that's pretty much it right now.
I'm not asking you to comment on any of the players that are being brought up today, but just the idea of having a free agency mini cap in the middle of the season, how can that creativity
I don't know. That's what so I think it's the coaching staff and the front office put this together. I'm focused on the Timberwolves tonight. We got to get us, continue to get us playing some good basketball. Yes, the day before yesterday was a tough one for us, because of the travel to back-to-back, and Dallas was much quicker to the punch than we were. So the previous two games we started to play some good ball, and hopefully we can do that tonight.
I'll ask about one of the players. Chalmers tweeted that he was coming here, and you have such a history with him. Because of that history, would you give him like a preference as far as who you'd like to see come and play that role?
No, I got a history with all those guys except Jordan. I got a history with Lance too, obviously. I got a history versus Kirk. I played in a lot of playoff series, and I got a history with Rio. So I just hopefully at the end of the day, I hope Rio's recovering from his Achilles tear. I hope he's been doing everything he needs to do just to get back on the floor. He loves to play the game, but like I said, I'm a supporter of what this franchise want to do, no matter what it's doing. But my focus on right now is to get our guys, playing championship level basketball.
Well, I was going to ask you about Lance. I mean, you guys have quite a history of him blowing your ear and all that other nonsense. Would you have any issue with him being a team of the year?
I just want to win, man. That's all that matters to me. Got no personal problems with nobody.
Going back to Rio, a few years ago, he was in the locker room. Obviously, you guys have that connection.
Yeah.
While he was going through his Achilles rehab, did you reach out to him? Have you stayed in touch with him?
Yeah, of course. It's a brotherhood that we built. I stayed in touch with pretty much everybody that I played with in Miami.
Hey, LeBron, is this business with Barkley, can that ever become a distraction?
No. A distraction for what?
To anything, I don't know, just people asking you about it or...
People don't ask me about it, and I don't read about it. I didn't even read about what I said. I know what I said, and I meant it. And I don't know what he said. I don't get involved in it, so it's no distraction.
Going back to the award tonight, there are some people that shy away from talking about certain things, athletes, that is, and there are some fans that say, hey, athletes should stick to sports, whatever, stay in their lane. Why is it so important for you personally to use your voice on some of these issues?
Just look what those athletes before us had to go through. You just look at what Jackie and Muhammad, Bill Russell, and Kareem and Jim Brown and Oscar Robertson and all those guys had to go through to just to play the game that they love. So they sacrificed themselves for athletes like myself today to have a platform to be able to speak out on things that we're educated about. I don't just talk just to talk. I'm educated on what I speak about. I'm passionate what I speak about, and but those guys sacrificed everything. It's almost like, us or fans or anyone who says that us athletes shouldn't speak out about issues and we should just focus on sports would be the same thing as, we have our armed forces that go over and let our land be free. And that would be the same thing as now people telling us we should stay inside the house. We have all our armed forces and all our soldiers that go overseas every single year, every single day to fight for their lives for our freedom. And they're, it's as much as it sucks to have, all our loved ones and people across the waters and things that we want them to come home, they fight every day to make sure our land is free, that we can walk outside and be social and things of that nature. So people are going to have their comments about, certain things, and if you're comfortable with talking about certain issues, then do it. If not, then don't do it. But for me, I come from an educated mind. I come from a passionate background, and like I said, those athletes paved the way for guys like myself.
Anyone else?
Ron, what do you notice in Wiggins' growth looking at next step?
I think it's all those guys. They get an opportunity to play right away, and you look at all of them. I think they got 3 guys that's averaging 20. In Wiggins, Towns, and Levine. They've got an opportunity to play right away, and by their team not having expectations, from a league-wide world, it's given them opportunities to make mistakes and learn from their mistakes, and so they're growing, all 3 of them, and they got a bright future in those 3 talents.